Hey, y'all. Okay, so I wanted to share this week's lesson and last week's lesson and all the week's lessons. It's pretty much always important to learn how to be still, right? To be still and know that He is God. Um, I've been reading in the book of Elijah, as I talked about before, and Elijah, I was reading about how he went to the mountain and God was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "Oh, they're after me. They're trying to kill me, blah, 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 blah." And then God was like, "Okay, go to the front of the mountain, right? And meet me there." And the wind came, the earthquake came, a fire came. And then after that was gone, then it was a soft, still a quiet voice, right? And then it asked the same thing again. "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Right? And then he said the same thing, right? "People are after me. They're trying to kill me," right? And I'm wondering, like, what does that mean? Why did you ask the same question? And why did he respond in the exact same way all over again, right? And so I was doing some research on it, and I didn't really find a specific answer, but one that I liked, right, was, and it's like mental health related, right, was that the first time was Elijah responding in his anxiety and his fear and his worry and blah, 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 right? The second time was after the earthquake, the feeling of anxiety, right? The anger, the frustration, all of these emotions, the fire, right? And then the quiet. And that changes you, right? Something about waiting until all those emotions pass away, all the situation, all the craziness, and getting to that stillness in your spirit, right? Something about that stillness and that quietness is where you can hear the instructions of God. You can hear the voice of God, right? Because God's not in the anxiety. He's not in the fire. He's not in the earthquake. He's not in the rage, right? He's in the quiet, in the peace. And so often we will do a lot of things because we feel all these emotions, right? We feel this outpour, this overwhelming emotion. So we feel like we have to do something, right? But every time that I've done something, when I feel like I need to do something, it has always most likely been a situation where I did not have to do nothing. And I wasted my energy. I wasted my time. Learned a lesson for sure to sit still, right? Just like even right now, like for example, my situation, looking for a place, God keeps telling me to sit still, right? Be still and know that I am God. And I keep wasting my time. I'll waste hours and hours looking for place, looking for going through my credit history, going through reviewing like all these different, checking my emails and all this stuff. Like I will spend hours doing that when I could have been spending time with my kids. I could have been spending time with God, you know. I could have been being still and at peace, right? Instead of trying to engage with the fire and the earthquake. But sometimes you just have to wait until the storm is over. Sleep during the storm, okay? That's my lesson for the week. Tell me your lesson. What is God teaching you this week? What scriptures are you in this week? Let's share and collaborate. All right. Love you guys. Be blessed. Bye.